Did you see TFI Friday last week?
Yeah, they're all coming back. Big breakfast here. Don't forget your toothbrush. They're all coming back. Chris Evans.
Bring back the word.
Timmy Mallet.
Wacaday.
Yes.
I follow Mallet on Twitter.
Word association game, mustn't pause, mustn't hesitate. Look at each other and say blah.
Blah,
Say blah.
blah.
So, if you're watching Kickstarter, guys, please make that, because I will donate 2 pence to it.
How generous.
Yes. That's 2p more than Timmy Mallet is worth these days.
I've still got my signed Timmy Mallet board game in my loft. That's going to be worth at least
2p.
2p, yeah.
17 pence.
So how does the board game work?
Well, it's called Timmy's Magic Spell Game, and you go around a house and you have to spell something. What I can remember, I haven't played it since 1988. So
Go up the loft and get it. Go on.
it's at my mum and dad's house, and it involves a fast walk.
Magic spell game. It's a Ouija board, isn't it? It's a really
It's
Ouija board.
a Ouija board.
It's a Ouija board where a spirit comes out of nowhere and hits you over the head with an inflatable hammer.
You say Timmy Mallet 3 times in front of a mirror and he appears.
Hello, kids!
Fucking hell.
What's that, Operation You Tree? I don't know what you're talking about.
Absolutely wonderful. Well,
I said Kevin's cat looks thrilled about it, by the way. Yeah, look, see? There you go.
yes, he loves this show, doesn't he?
Can't remember the last time I had a bit of pussy on my bed. Oh dear.
I'll get a pussy right now.
Well, somebody shouted out there when we were talking about famous old shows that are coming back.
Crystal Maze.
Crystal Maze, they did
Crystal
indeed.
Maze.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Here is a piece of news that Crystal Maze fans will be very pleased about because, yes, the Crystal Maze is to return as a live theatre experience.
Oh, cool.
The original host, Richard O'Brien, is going to present the show, which we can presume is going to be like Nightmare Live, a little bit, maybe. And there's a wonderful article on the BBC News website written by a contestant on the Crystal Maze. He was on as a 10-year-old back in the 90s.
He's 70 years old, Richard O'Brien.
He
Really?
looks seriously old now.
Yeah.
I have a picture of him here. I'll get this up. It might take me about 10 minutes.
Who's the other guy in the
Ed Tudor-Pop. Ed Tudor-Pop. Yeah. Did 2 series.
From Temple Tudor.
Temple Tudor, yep. The nephew of Richie, apparently. That's what that's how they did the storyline. Of course, the whole thing was supposed to be Fort Boyard, but they couldn't film Fort Boyard because the fort was closed for renovation, so they came up with Crystal Maze instead.
Yeah, for some reason I never quite liked Fort Boyard as much. I don't know why.
Fort Boyard was really funny, I thought.
Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't as good as Crystal Maze.
It's a kid's show now, isn't it? Fort Boyard?
Don't always chase a dwarf everywhere.
He was
Anyway,
in-
that's O'Brien now, by the way.
There he is. Ed Tudor-Pole was in like a crap version of Krull, starring Kevin Sorbo in 1997.
Isn't he the Newcastle goalkeeper?
Well, Kevin Sorbo?
Oh, Kroll.
No, Krull.
Tim Crow. Yeah.
He is. There's Ed Tudor-Pole there.
Hey,
Oh.
so are you pleased that it is the original host, Mr. Richard O'Brien, instead of Ed Tudor-Pole?
I am, but I don't know whether he can be as active as he used to be because he's, like I say, he's pensioner now. So.
He looks pretty active to me. Looks pretty
I
active.
like to see it.
He has a stick. Maybe he uses that stick to poke people. Come on, you've got 5 seconds left in this room. Come on. Ah.
We can always get like Richard Fairbrass to him instead because they're pretty much the same person.
Yeah.
They're both called Richard.
Is he the dude from Right Said Fred you're talking about there?
He
Rick?
is, yeah. Yes.
Yes, I always used to get them mixed up. I thought they were one and the same person for about 10
They are.
years. Honestly.
It's true. I think they are. Have you ever seen them in the same place at the same time? No.
It's all done with mirrors. I'm too sexy for my maze. Too sexy for my maze. Ugh. Right.
So would you go down to this interactive experience and try it out? for
Go
yourself?
down in the woods today. Yes, I would. Yes, I
Yes,
would have
most
a look.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Just to do the final thing as well, where you get to
The Crystal Dome.
the Crystal Dome.
Well-
We used to do it at school. We had where our school was, there was like where the building was, there was a bit where the wind used to whip round and get all the leaves and blow them up into the air. And you used to stand there and do, "Start the fans, please." And like leaves. Great.
Red leaves and brown leaves.
That was exactly. That's what it was. And my education suffered as a result.
Yeah, those things were quite popular in the 90s, weren't they? Because I seem to remember...
What, leaves?
Yeah, sorry, leaves, yes. They've always been quite popular. Yes, I'm talking about those machines that they have, like, in the Crystal Dome. Because on Noel's house party, they had something similar, where they blew,
did.
like, 200 quid's worth of tenors around this
Yeah,
phone box
Yeah,
thing.
they did, yeah.
And then they had to catch them. So that was a pretty popular thing in the 90s. I don't
What was
understand
that?
why.
What was that? Grab a grand. Grab a grand. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
It was like them and gunch tanks.
Yeah.
You don't see
It's
gunch
like-
tanks that much.
Oh yeah, like Crackerjack,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
And Quarter Relief used to do a gunch tank every year. And Noel's house party, of course.
It was like Bill and Ted's phone box with no time travel. Just
But it did have £1,000 in it.
it did.
Does anyone remember the toys you used to get in the Sugar Puff cereal to do a Crystal Maze?
No.
Yes,
Well, vaguely.
I remember them, yes. You had to get balls in holes. It was like a little cardboard cutout thingamajig.
Oh, vaguely. Yeah, that Kellogg's, weren't they, or something like that?
I know one of them, the Aztec Zone, was like loads of little pyramids that you had to put on top of each other to make the puzzle together. There you go. Blast from the past.
Yes, and they also did Games Master ones of those as well, I seem to remember. Because my grandfather used to get Sugar Puffs, and he would save them for me. Of course, we were too poor to have real cereal, so we just ate grit off the pavements, and we were told that it was all brand. In fact, it tastes much the same, so we didn't know the difference.
Still keeps you regular.
Well, you could have some milk. Well, you could have some milk this time. Well, saliva. I mean,
What's this, Rich? Aha!
This is the Crystal Maze Sugar Puff fun.
ah,
No.
where's the pyramid one? Oh yes, I see it.
No, it is.
Yes, Mr. Slope wasn't lying after all.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. There's a link to see if you can find it on eBay. I'm there.
No, stop! You're going to DDoS that site.
Oh, serialoffers.com. Serialoffers.com. I recommend that site.
It's going to get done. We're going to get done. Retro Unlim have just DDoSed us.
Oh, this bar.
We've had our whole year's worth of traffic in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Look at this
I'll blame that frigging Scope game room, whatever his name is. He bloody said it.
Oh my god! I found it. £2.50 plus 90p postage and bagging.
Oh, crikey. Is that on eBay?
Hang on, these are excellent cereals here. Quaker Harvest I just saw there. That was lovely. Little pillows of joy.